Hello everybody, glad to be back with you. My name is Michael Popa, and we welcome you to the Skyline Weather Center, where I will be bringing you the monthly weather report for November. Its image is typically sunny, rainy, and cool temperatures with average highs in the 50s and average lows in the 40s, and even in the lower 30s. The record high for November was 75 degrees. The record low was 2 degrees. For our national feature this month, we are looking at the northeastern part of the U.S. where it is typically rainy and snowy, with average highs in the mid-30s and average lows in the lower 30s. There you have it. From the Skyline Weather Center, I am meteorologist Michael Popa bringing you the monthly weather report. See you in December.
Broadcasting from Skyline High School World Headquarters, it's time for SPTV News.
Good afternoon, Skyline. I'm Nathan Gerke.
And I'm Emma Patterson. We are sad to announce that this is our last week as anchors.
We have loved giving you news as this fall season comes to a close. Seniors, don't forget that graduation packets can be turned in this Wednesday through Friday at both lunches to Mike, our representative, in the Commons by the Lyceum Theater.
If these aren't turned in by Friday, you will need to order graduation apparel online or over the phone. We also have senior class t-shirts for $5 available to purchase, so come check it out.
That's the only announcements for this week. Now don't think you've been getting away with being dropped off in the student lot. We caught you on camera.
Hey Spartans, welcome to the student lot. Emphasize on the students. Every single year, we try to make a video to show kids not to get dropped off here.
All right, boys, here's the loop.
No, Mom, drops off at the student lot.
But why?
I was in 8th grade honors LASS. I'm better than everyone else.
And I'm selfish and inconsiderate.
You raised us wrong, Mom.
Who is this? Who are you? What do you want?
Obviously, this isn't working.
Eight seconds? Are you kidding me? Nope. Well, going back there doesn't make it any better. What are you doing? He doesn't even have his backpack ready. At least they scooted to the side so cars can get past. Sorry it's blurry, but look how many cars they're holding up. Oh my gosh. 11 seconds? Could you take any longer? Oh my god. Who do you think you are? I feel so bad for those cars behind them.
We have something called the main loop, which is where you get dropped off. If you have a student pass, you're in the parking lot. Thanks, guys.
Now here's Around the World in 30 Seconds with Emily Tang.
Hi, I'm Emily Tang with your uplifting news in 30 seconds. New York City police officers have rescued Jamie the pit bull from an abusive ownership and helped her overcome the trauma by taking her out for a day of fun and adventure. Meryl the Labrador has been hired to assist the youth who are testifying at court in London, Ontario. The Soup Place in Melbourne is a shop where people can pay an extra $3.50 for soup to buy for the homeless and leave heartwarming messages. Aside from this year's presidential election, our country has achieved a lot of historic firsts. Catherine Cortez Masto has become the first Latina senator. Ilhan Omar won a seat in the House, becoming the first Somali-American legislator. Finally, Kate Brown became the first openly LGBT governor in Oregon. I'm Emily Tang, and this has been Positive News in 30 seconds.
For this week's episode of Spartan Spotlight, SPTV caught up with cross-country runner, mountain biker, Elena Runyon.
This summer, near the end of June, I won the state champion race, and so I am the state champion for girls cross-country mountain biking. And in July, I went to nationals for mountain biking and got 21st in the United States. Nationals was very intimidating because everyone else you've never seen before, you've never competed with them before, so you don't know like who's the good climber, who's the good descender, which was really intimidating, but then once I started racing, I kind of got into the element. It was really hard because it was at 10,000 feet of elevation to start, so the air was very thin and there was a lot of climbing. My favorite thing about mountain biking is probably the community, because everyone supports each other a lot. Like, people often are scared about getting into mountain biking because it's like hard physically and mentally. So a lot of people are scared about getting into it, but it's such a supportive community, and so it's very fun to be a part of that and a place where you have your own kind of family. And so not many people know this, but Skyline actually has a mountain bike team. It's not just Skyline though, it's the entire Issaquah School District. And we're called the Issaquah Composite Team, and I really recommend it if you're even considering mountain biking. It is super fun, and there's all sorts of cool things you can learn. You never stop learning. I'm still learning things every day.
That's pretty amazing. We have a lot of talented students here at Skyline. Now it's over to Kaylee for sports.
Hey Spartans, welcome back to another week of sports. I'm Kaylee Ksuba, and let's get into it. Cross country had their final race of the season, competing in the Nike Cross Regionals. The boys took first overall and got 3 people in the top 30 out of 496 people. Way to end your season beating your biggest rival, Issaquah. Also, shout out to Geneva Schlepp for placing 18th out of 386 people. It was an amazing season. Skyline is so proud. Girls soccer won 2-0 versus Puyallup last Wednesday and then 3-1 against Jackson with goals by senior Cameron Tingy, junior Julia Mitchell, and sophomore Maddie Butts. This Friday they will play at Spark Stadium in Puyallup, facing Camas in the state semifinals. Good luck, girls. Keep up the hard work. Cheer competed last Thursday at Mount Si High School at the individual All-State, where there were over 70 competitors. Sophomore Shayla Gerke got top 3 cheer, top 25 all-around. Sophomore Jewel Sharir got top 3 dancer, top 25 all-around. Junior Kat Atkinson received top 25 all-around, and senior Betty Zhao placed 3rd overall in the all-around. The girls also placed first in their competition and will compete again this Saturday at Franklin Pierce High School. Let's make sure to support Cheers since they're always supporting us. Good luck, girls. Swim competed at state this past weekend and are reigning champions for the 2nd year in a row. They were behind by 5 points to Wenatchee with only 400 relay left, where the girls placed first to put them at top overall. Freshman Courtney Gross added to the win, getting first in both 50 free and 50 back. And a huge congratulations to sophomore Christina Bradley for receiving an All-American consideration, and to sophomore Sarah DeMecco for receiving both an All-American consideration and an automatic All-America, which is awarded to those with the top 100 time in the country. Some of the team came in to give us an inside scoop on the championship.
I was so overwhelmed at how just 9 of us were able to pull it off, and I'm extremely proud of how my team stepped up and how we all earned every last point because it came down to that.
At every practice we just put in 100%, even at 4 in the morning. Like when we weren't super motivated, we just thought of the state championship and the outcome, and so it pushed us to work harder. We came into the meet not really knowing what the outcome was going to be, so it was cool to bring home the state title for the 2nd year in a row. It didn't matter as much to me that I got the top 100, but it mattered more that my team won, and that that helped my team win the state title.
You girls are so incredible. It was an amazing season, and I hope you can keep up the state titles. Football beat Eastlake last Friday 31-14, where an amazing touchdown pass by Drew Kitzner to Luke Stiles was featured on King 5 as the big game replay. Also, shout out to Coach Taylor for his 100th win. Next up, the boys face off Camas on Saturday in the state quarterfinals. The game is at 3 and will be at home. The theme will be Prepare for Battle, which is any Skyline colors and just all-out Skyline spirit. Let's get out there and support our boys. Games are 7 to get in with an ASB card and 9 without. That's all for sports this week. Back to you, Emma and Nathan.
Last but not least, a big happy birthday to Mr. Steen and Mr. Collins.
That's it for this week, Skyline. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at SPTV Skyline.
For one last time, I've been Nathan.
I've been Emma.
And you've been watching SPTV. Thank you, Skyline. Hey.
Why are you driving to school alone?
How many times have you been late to school in the last week? We can get everyone to school on time with no trouble if we just lower traffic. All we have to do is everyone has to carpool with one other person and we can cut traffic in half and save the environment. Help us by taking the survey on the Skyline School website.